Hi, I'm Yashasvi, a clinical psychologist. Today, I want to talk about something which many of us experience silently, that inner voice which tells us that we are not good enough, or which criticizes us, or even when you're trying your best, it tells us that what we have done is not enough. But what if I were to share that this voice isn't really you? Sometimes this voice also gets shaped due to our earlier trauma. So let's explore that through the story of Rapunzel. So many of us are familiar with the tale of Rapunzel, who was locked in a tower by Dame Gothel. So Dame Gothel tells her that she is being protected, but actually she is isolated. Gothel controls her views of the world and feeds her fear and self doubt. So Rapunzel is representative of a traumatized part of us which goes into hiding, becomes trapped, just like Rapunzel became in that tower, and eventually forms a harsh world that protects us as well as punishes us. Just like when Rapunzel was a baby full of life, growth, possibilities, but she gets captured. Similarly, a part of us, which is the most vulnerable part, free spirited part, when met with an uncaring attitude, gets locked away like a baby Rapunzel in a tower. But Jungian analyst Donald shares that this retreat creates a mythical inner world which holds archetypes and connect to something larger than the individual self. He feels that this part is also responsible for creating an intuitive part inside us which helps us understand other people better than those who have not received trauma. So, but there is another psychologist, Kalsch, who shares another perspective and calls it a self care system where this hidden stuck part also tries to protect itself and the person by saying things like, what if you get hurt again? It is not safe outside. It is not worth it to take risk. Outer world is unsafe, just like that witch would tell Rapunzel. This system helps the person survive, but it also isolates them by making them self sufficient, resistant to help, even emotionally cut off. Like Rapunzel, we may long to be seen and loved, but fear that these very things would hurt us the most. So, these archetypal energies and forces are both protectors and jailers. This is why trauma work is so delicate. It is just not about fixing system or symptoms. It's about meeting the sacred mythical world that trauma creates. As therapists, we are not just dealing with defenses, we are working with a system that is trying to protect the person's soul, inner world. It's both a gift and a challenge of trauma work. The self critical voice may feel like the truth, but it's really a strategy from the past. Understanding where it comes from is the first step towards softening it. So, whenever you hear a voice inside you which tells you it's not worth exploring other relationships, it's not worth leaving this relationship, I don't know how the outer world is like, or I can't go step beyond my home because I don't know how the outer world is like. What if the outer world is way too terrible? What if something happens? What if I'm not able to handle it? My home, it does not feel safe, but I would rather stay inside it. I don't know what is there to outside. So this is what the witch would tell Rapunzel, that you are safe here. Mama knows the best. There is nothing for you outside. Outside world is a terrible place. So she was protecting Rapunzel, but she was also destroying Rapunzel by killing the curiosity, desire, wants inside her. So what ends up happening is when this witch lives inside us, this Rapunzel like parts of us also goes into hiding inside that tower. This part wishes to explore, but it's too scared because of the experiences it has had before. So it would rather stay inside. It would dream and hope, but it just cannot dare to step outside. This is what happened with Rapunzel also. There is a Rapunzel inside all of us, living, wanting to dream, wanting to step outside, but just cannot. So, next, in the next part of the video, I'll also be explaining what does the witch stand for, what does the prince stand for, what are they symbolic of in our inner psychical world. So, stay tuned, and in case you wish to reach out for help to me to deal with this low self confidence, self esteem issues, and this inner critical voice which lives inside you, sometimes we are not even able to identify it. So, identifying it and working through it, we can we can sit with it all. And I'll be attaching the details of how to reach to me in the description box below. Thank you.